Are you tired of feeling stuck in the wrong relationships? Do you find yourself attracting people who just don't align with your values or your vision for the future? You're not alone, but here's the good news. You have the power to change that starting right now. Hey everyone, I'm JR, and today I'm going to share with you 5 powerful tips to help you attract the right person into your life. Whether you're looking for a romantic partner or a deeper connection with like-minded people, these tips will help you align with the relationships that truly matter. In this video, we're going to dive into what it really takes to bring the right people into your life. People who share your values, support your dreams, and inspire you to be your best self. So if you're ready to find the right person and build a more meaningful connection, keep watching because these tips are going to change the way you approach relationships. So let's start with the first tip. Know yourself first. So this might sound simple, but it's actually one of the most powerful steps that you can take to attract the right person into your life. Before you can find someone who truly aligns with you, you need to be clear about what you want, who you are, and what you stand for. Self-awareness is the foundation for building any meaningful relationship. Why is this so important? Well, think about it. When you don't have a deep understanding of your own values, desires, and boundaries, it's so easy to fall into relationships that aren't right for you. You might end up settling for less than you deserve or compromising on things that are fundamental to your happiness, just to avoid being alone or to fill a void. Now, I know this from personal experience. There was a time in my life when I was feeling lost and unsure of myself. I wasn't clear on my values, my beliefs, or what was really important to me. Simply put, I was just drifting through life, looking for anything that could make me feel better in the moment. And during that time, I got into a relationship that seemed like a good idea at first, as it was exciting, it was new, and it provided a distraction from the uncertainty that I was feeling inside. But deep down, I knew it wasn't a healthy relationship. See, it wasn't based on mutual respect, understanding, or shared values. In fact, it was actually quite the opposite. It was draining, confusing, and conflicting. The truth is, I was using that relationship to fill a gap within myself, a gap that could only be filled by understanding who I truly was and what I needed. Sure, it was a painful lesson, but it definitely taught me that if I wasn't clear about who I was and what I wanted, then I would keep attracting the people who didn't align with me. So how do you get to know yourself better? Well, start by making time for self-reflection. Journaling is a great way to explore your thoughts, your feelings, and experiences. You can ask yourself questions like, what do I value most in life? What are my non-negotiables in a relationship? What kind of person do I want to be? Not just in a partnership, but in all areas of my life. Writing down your answers can help you uncover patterns and insights that you might not have been aware of previously. Now, another powerful tool is meditation. So spend time in stillness, allowing yourself to connect with your inner thoughts without judgment. See, this practice can help you listen to your inner voice, the one that knows what you really want, beyond the noise of outside influences and societal expectations. And don't be afraid to seek feedback from people who know you really well. So they could be your friends, family, or mentors who can offer a different perspective on your strengths, weaknesses, and your blind spots. As sometimes the people who care about us can see aspects of ourselves that we might overlook. Now, by doing this inner work, you'll actually start to identify your core values, the things that truly matter to you, like honesty, compassion, growth, adventure. You'll also become more aware of these limiting beliefs or patterns that might actually be holding you back. And it's this awareness that will help you to make better choices in who you invite into your life. See, when you're crystal clear on who you are and what you stand for, you send out a strong, authentic signal that naturally attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. You stop wasting time on relationships that don't serve you, and you create space for the ones that do. So take the time to know yourself deeply. Be honest about what you truly need, what you can't compromise on, and what you're willing to work on. And remember, the most important relationship that you will ever have is the one with yourself. The more you love and accept who you are, the easier it becomes to find someone who loves and accepts you for exactly who you are too. All right, so let's move on to the second tip. Define what you want. So if you're looking to attract the right person into your life, clarity is everything. So think of it like this. If you don't know exactly what you're looking for, how will you recognize it when it shows up? See, it's easy to get caught up in the idea of what you think you want, but having clarity, real clarity, means going deeper, beyond just surface level qualities. So start by getting specific about the qualities, values, and lifestyle preferences that matter most to you in a partner. What kind of person do you envision sharing your life with? What are the traits that are non-negotiable for you? Are they things like honesty, kindness, ambition, or a shared passion for adventure? And what values do they need to have that align with yours? So these could be things like family, personal growth, spirituality, or even just a commitment to living a healthy lifestyle. So take some time to sit down and list all of these qualities out. Write down everything that comes to mind. So that's the qualities that you admire, the values that are the most important to you, and even the kind of life that you want to build together. See, this is a powerful exercise because it helps you set a clear intention for the kind of relationship that you want to create. And remember, it's not about crafting a perfect checklist or finding someone that ticks every box, but it's about understanding what is truly essential for you to feel fulfilled and happy in a relationship. So now let's take it just a step further with a quick visualization exercise. What I want you to do is close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine yourself in your ideal relationship. Picture what a day in this relationship looks like. How do you feel when you're with this person? What kind of conversations are you having? What activities are you enjoying together? And really pay attention to the emotions that come up here. Joy, peace, excitement, security. See, this is your heart's way of telling you that this is what you truly desire. And by doing this, you create this mental picture of the relationship that you actually want. You're training your mind to recognize it when it appears in your life. So take a moment to visualize and feel into the details. The clearer you are about what you want, the easier it will be to attract. See, when you define what you want, you're not just setting a standard for others, you're setting a standard for yourself. You're saying to the world, hey, I know what I deserve and I'm willing to wait for it. And that is incredibly powerful. So now let's talk about the third tip. Heal past wounds. See, this is crucial because carrying emotional baggage from past experiences can actually block you from attracting the right person into your life. Unresolved issues, whether they come from past relationships, childhood, or other life experiences, can create patterns that keep you stuck, patterns that attract the wrong people or prevent you from fully opening up to the right ones. Think about it this way. If you haven't fully processed past hurts, you might find yourself repeating the same cycles over and over again. Choosing partners who aren't good for you, accepting behavior that doesn't honor you, or even pushing away the ones that you desire, the ones that you love. See, these wounds can show up as fear, insecurity, mistrust, or even self-sabotage, and they often make it super hard to recognize or receive the love that's right for you. So the question is, how do you begin to heal? Well, the first step is to acknowledge that these wounds exist and understand that it's okay to seek support. Therapy is an incredible tool for unpacking deep-seated issues and gaining a fresh perspective. And then mindful practices like meditation can help you become aware of how these old patterns play out in your daily life, and it gives you the space to choose differently. Self-reflection exercises such as journaling can help you process these emotions and gain clarity on what you're still holding on to. So ask yourself, what past experiences still feel heavy? What beliefs have I formed about love and relationships because of them? And most importantly, am I ready to let them go? See, healing doesn't mean forgetting what happened or pretending that it didn't affect you, but it means allowing yourself to feel and release these emotions so that they no longer control you. It's about learning the lessons, forgiving yourself and others, and choosing to move forward with a fresh perspective. See, when you take the time to heal, you clear out the emotional clutter that might be clouding your judgment or holding you back. You open yourself up to healthier, more fulfilling connections, and you become more attuned to what you truly need and more capable of receiving the love that you deserve. So I want you to invest in your healing. Remember, the work you do on yourself not only prepares you for a better relationship, but it also paves the way for the right person to enter into your life. Now let's move on to the fourth tip, which is embrace vulnerability. I know vulnerability can feel super uncomfortable, even scary at times, but trust me, it is one of the most powerful ways to create deep and meaningful connections. Being open and authentic about who you are, what you feel, and what you need is crucial for building trust and intimacy in any relationship. Now, here's the hard truth. If you're not willing to be vulnerable, you're likely to keep people at a distance, and that's including the ones who might be the right fit for you. See, vulnerability is about showing up as your true self. That's flaws and all, and allowing someone to see the real you. It's about letting go of the fear, the judgment, or rejection, and trusting that being honest is always the best path to finding someone who truly appreciates you. So start by practicing vulnerability in small and safe ways. Share your true thoughts and feelings with someone that you trust, a close friend or a mentor or a family member. Allow yourself to be open about your struggles, your hopes, and your fears. And then notice how it feels to be honest and real without hiding behind any kind of mask or trying to present this perfect version of yourself. See, it doesn't have to be a grand gesture. So begin by sharing a little more in your daily conversations. Talk about what's really going on in your mind or what's in your heart. See, it's these small steps that can gradually build your comfort with vulnerability and help you see that more often than not, people respond to it with empathy and understanding. Now, I can speak from personal experience on this one because there was a time when I found it incredibly hard to be vulnerable in all of my relationships. See, I was always trying to appear strong and in control, afraid that showing my true feelings would make me seem weak or unworthy. But what I found was actually the opposite. When I actually let my guard down and finally opened up about my fears, about my insecurities and my dreams, it deepened my connection with the people who truly mattered. It allowed us both to understand each other better, build trust, and create a more genuine and fulfilling relationship. See, remember this, that vulnerability, it's not a sign of weakness, but it's a sign of true strength. Because it really shows courage and authenticity, and it paves the way for the kind of connection that's built on honesty and trust. So take that small leap. Start small and watch how it transforms your relationships. And finally, tip number 5, create a life that you love. So this is perhaps the most empowering step of all. When you focus on living a life filled with passion, purpose, and joy, you'll naturally attract the right people into your life. It's all about energy. Like attracts like. When you're living authentically and enjoying your life to the fullest, you radiate a positive energy that draws people who resonate with that same vibe. Think about it. The more fulfilled and content you are on your own, then the more attractive you become to others. People are naturally drawn to those who are passionate, engaged, and happy in their lives. So instead of waiting for the right person to come along and to make you happy, focus on creating that happiness for yourself first. Start by pursuing interests, hobbies, or goals that light you up. Think about what are the things that make you feel alive. Maybe it's painting, dancing, hiking, volunteering, or starting a new project at work. Whatever it is, make time for it. Let yourself dive deep into what excites you and brings you joy. Now, another great way to create a life that you love is to get involved in your community or join groups that align with your passions. So this could be anything from a local sports team to a book club or even a personal or professional networking group. See, when you put yourself in environments where you're doing what you love, you naturally meet people who share similar interests and values. Living a life that you love not only makes you happier, but it helps you attract the people who are on the same wavelength. It ensures that when you do meet someone, they are attracted to the real you, not some version of you that's waiting for someone else to bring you fulfillment. Remember, you don't need to be in a perfect place or have everything figured out. Just take small steps every day towards doing more of what makes you feel alive. And when you're genuinely enjoying your own life, you become magnetic to those who will enhance it, not complete it. So create a life that you love. Focus on your own happiness. Pursue your passions and watch how the right people just start to show up, naturally drawn to your authentic. So there you have it, 5 powerful tips to help you attract the right person into your life. So let me give you a quick recap. First up, know yourself first. Understand who you are and what you truly need in a relationship. Then define what you want. So get clear on the qualities and the values you want in a partner. The third is to heal past wounds. So let go of that emotional baggage to make space for healthier connections. Then embrace vulnerability. So open up and be authentic to build deeper and more meaningful relationships. And lastly, create a life that you love. So live with passion and purpose and attract those who share your same energy. So now I'd love to hear from you. Which tip resonated with you the most? And do you have any personal experiences or additional tips to share? Comment below and join the conversation. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who you think might need to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And be sure to check out the link in the description below for a free 7-day challenge designed to help you to deepen your relationship with yourself and others. Remember, the right person is out there, but first you have to become the right person for yourself. Keep growing, keep shining, and trust that the best is yet to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you